Good morning, everyone. Shumantu sir here again. Now, in the previous two classes, in the first class, we have learned about the introduction of DSP, how the digital signal processing, how the analog signal processing, and what are the comparison about the different applications of advantages and disadvantages of ASP and DSP. We have studied that one. In the second lecture, we have come forward about the basic concept of signal and what are the basic types of signal depending upon the nature of that of the time. Now, in our third class, that is the continuation class of that of the classification of signal also. That is classification of that of the signal. Classification of signal, that means more elaborately. With respect to time one, the signal can be defined in continuous time signal and discrete time signal. And furthermore, they are also be defined by continuous time, continuous value signal, continuous time, discrete valued signal. And discrete time signal can also be defined as discrete time, continuous valued signal, discrete time, discrete valued signal. So with respect to the nature of that of the time, if I exclude those versions, the signal can be furthermore can be defined in four ways. The first one is deterministic and stochastic system. So stochastic signal can also be defined as a random signal also. Later on we will discuss about that one. Second one is a periodic signal and a non-aperiodic signal. Third one is even signal and odd signal. And the fourth one is energy signal and power signal. So in that way, signal can be more elaborately classified as. Now the first one, what is deterministic and stochastic, that is random signal. Deterministic signals are those signals that can be defined earlier or that can be predicted earlier, or at any instant of time we can determine the amplitude or value of that of the signal. Those type of signals are known as deterministic signal. Getting my point? That means signal that can be written in any mathematical expression are called a deterministic signal. For example, sine wave, cosine wave. That means, is it clear? I am repeating again. A deterministic signal can be defined as those type of signal where the signal is determined earlier. That means at any instant of time we can determine that the signal. Determine means we can maximize, we can measure the amplitude of that of the signal at any instant of time. Or signal can be predicted earlier or at any instant of time. If I know the value of time, if I want to know the signal amplitude or existence or value of that signal at any instant of time, suppose at the value of t equals to t1, I want to get the information about that of the signal. How can we do that? It is clearly mentioned that the signal that can be written in a mathematical expression. So certainly there will be mathematical expression is there. If I put the value of t equals to t1 in that expression, we can easily find out the amplitude of that of the signal. That means the signal nature, signal existence or signal value can be easily be measured or detected. That's why it is being defined there. That signal whose mathematical expression is already being known, we can put that type of signal as deterministic signal. That means that signal can be defined functionally. If the signal functional representation is there for that of the signal, we can define that type of signal is a deterministic signal. Now second one, stochastic signal, or that can also be defined as a random signal. The signal that can't be written in a mathematical expression, just opposite to that of the deterministic signal. That can also be defined as a non-deterministic signal also. So deterministic, the signals that is non-deterministic, whose value at any instant of time cannot be determined earlier. That means this value is not determined earlier. That means that cannot be expressed in a mathematical expression. That cannot be represented in a mathematical expression. That cannot be represented in a functional representation. The signal that don't have that functional representation is known as a non-deterministic or random signal. And that non-deterministic or random signal can also be defined as a stochastic signal. Stochastic signal means basically a noise signal. We don't know at this time, at the value of t equals to t1, at the value of t equals to, what will be the nature of that of the signal. Take one example. Suppose I want to calculate the value of temperature of Asansol Engineering College at the campus of Asansol Engineering College at a particular point from the time 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. with a sample of 5 minutes. So that means for each and every 5 minutes, that means for 12 samples should be collected there at 2, at 2.5, at 2.10, at 2.15. That means for each and every 5-minute gap, I want to measure the temperature. I can guess the temperature. That means temperature around 2 to 3, maybe temperature of 38 to 39 degrees centigrade. But do you know what will be the actual temperature of that instant of time? I don't know exactly. It will be 338.1 or 38.12 or 38.5. That's why whenever I am calculating the temperature from 2 to 3 p.m., whenever I am representing that signal in a graphical form, that will be defined as a non-deterministic signal. Because at an instant of time, I don't know future. I cannot be predicted that signal exactly. I can guess that temperature of that of the signal, but I don't know exact value of that of the signal. This type of representation of signal is known as stochastic or random signal, because its behavior is quite random in nature. It can increase, it can decrease, it can constant unchanged. That's why this type of signal examples are noise signal, error signal, that is behaves randomly in nature. Clear? So that is deterministic and non-deterministic signal. Now the second one, a periodic signal and a non-periodic signal, aperiodic signal. The name itself defines the definition of that of the periodic signal. A signal that repeats itself at some proper instant of time, after some proper instant of time, after some proper interval of time, is called a periodic signal. That means the signal that repeats itself after some stipulated instant of time. That instant of time, after that each and every instant of time passing, the signal will be repeating its nature. That means repeating its shape or repeating its value. And that particular time of that of the signal is known as the time period of that particular signal. The signal has a particular time period, is known as a periodic signal. Like that in the figure. In the second structure, a train of xt portions are there. This portion of xt, a single slot, is being repeated again and again after any instant of capital T. So in this case, we can say the value of capital T, for each and every value of capital T, the signal is repeated. That's why that capital T will be defined as the time period, or basically it can be defined as the fundamental time period of that particular signal. Because after that instant of time, the signal will be repeating itself. So this is known as a periodic signal. Basically a sine signal, cosine signal is all a periodic signal, because in that instant of time, the time period is 2 pi. A sinusoidal signal or a cosinusoidal signal repeat itself, its nature, its existence or its value for every 2 pi second of time. That's why 2 pi will be defined as the fundamental time period of that sinusoidal signal as well as for cosinusoidal signal also. Getting my point? Second one is aperiodic signal, that is also known as non-periodic signal. Basically just opposite to that of the periodic, the signal that will never repeat itself, never repeat themselves and get over in limited time period, is known as a aperiodic or non-periodic signal. If it is not periodic, if it is not repeating in nature, if it is not repeated one by one, that can be defined as a aperiodic or a non-periodic signal. The signal don't have any type of periodicity in nature. Like this in the figure, its behavior is quite random in nature because it is not periodic in nature. Aperiodic signal. One logic is there. This type of aperiodicity, this type of aperiodic signal can also be defined as a periodic signal. Can you say how the aperiodic signal can also be defined as a periodic signal? The logic is that if I take the value of time period is equals to infinity, that means for infinite instant of time, the signal will be repeating. After for each and every infinite instant of time, signal will be repeating. I am getting that point, I am not getting also that point. That means periodicity logic is also applied, because here we are getting the value of particular t, that is infinite also in nature. But who knows, after that instant of infinite, the signal will be repeating itself. That means the signal will never repeating itself. So in that constant, we can say a periodic signal can also be defined as a periodic signal. Clear? Now the next one, a even signal and odd signal. A signal is even as well as signal is odd. A signal of xt or x of n. What is the meaning of xt? A continuous time signal. And what is the meaning of xn? A discrete time signal. A signal that is continuous in nature as well as a discrete in nature. xt or xn is referred to as an even signal. The signal will be even in nature if the value of x of t, the original nature of that of the signal, will be exactly equal to its time folded version, its time reversal signal. That means for both half, if the positive half that of the signal will be simply same as that of the negative half of that of the signal will be defined as an even signal. xt equals to x of minus t, or for discrete time signal, x of n equals to x of minus n. That means x of minus n, if I reverse the time nature of that of the signal, if I fold that time, if I reverse that time signal, the signal will never repeats, never changes, the signal gets unchanged. That type of signal is known as even signal. Example is, basically a cosine signal is defined as a even signal. Is it not? Cosine signal means, just check the nature of that of the cosine signal. Right portion of that of the signal is exactly mirror image with respect to that of the left portion of that of the signal. That means with respect to y-axis, as a signal can also be defined as an even signal if with respect to y-axis, that is the amplitude axis, the signal is mirror image with each other. Those type of signal can also be defined as an even signal. Like in the figure, first figure, xn, a discrete time signal is being defined, and that is even nature because right side portion for the point of 1 to 3, the amplitudes are simply mirror image with respect to the amplitude of -1, -2, -3 with respect to just. That means the signal is simply equal to that of its folded portion. In the second nature, second structure of that of the waveform, the signal is not even. A signal is not even. If a signal is not even, you can't say that signal is an odd signal. But some nature will be there. A signal x of t or x of n is referred to as an odd signal if I say a mistake is there. X of t will be minus of x of t and x of n is minus of x of minus n. That means the right portion of that of the signal is exactly equal to the left portion of that of the signal, but with a negative nature. That means in that expression it should be x of t will be equals to minus of x of minus t and x of n will be equals to minus of x of minus n. That means if with respect to y-axis, with respect to amplitude axis, if the signal is repeating itself, if the signal is mirror image with respect to the y-axis but in negative nature, for the first up, one side will be positive, one side will be negative nature, that signal will be defined as an odd signal. So basically cosine signal, sinusoidal signal is defined as an odd signal. If I write sine of minus theta, that is basically defined as sine of minus of sine theta. A minus sign appears before that of the original signal. If that minus signal appears, minus sign appears, that will be defined as an odd signal. A signal don't have follows these rules will be known as not even, not odd signal. Clear? And the fourth type of signal, that is even energy signal and power signal. Suppose we have a signal x of t, it can be a continuous time signal x of t or it can be a discrete time signal x of n also. Suppose I am calculating the energy and power of that of the signal. We have a signal, it may be a continuous time signal, it may be a discrete time signal. I am extracting the value of power and energy within that signal. And by calculating the value of power and energy, if I got the result that the signal, the energy of that of the signal becomes finite and power becomes zero. Basically average power is zero. For a sort of section, for a set of signals for which the energy is finite and power is zero, those kind of signals are known as an energy signal. A signal is said to be an energy signal if the signal has finite amount of energy as well as zero amount of power. Those type of signal is known as an energy signal. Basically, this type of signal, aperiodic signal, can be defined as an energy signal. As simple as that. Second structure, power signal. If for such kind of signal, we are getting the power is finite. Whenever we are calculating the power of that of the signal, we are getting its value is finite in nature. But whenever we are calculating the energy for that particular signal, if that energy is defined as infinite. So for those set of signal, if the power is finite and energy is infinite, for those kind of signal, the signal is known as a power signal. So this type of signal can be structured as a power signal. Whenever we are calculating its energy, it will become infinite. Whenever we are calculating its power, it will be a finite power. This kind of energy is defined as a power signal. Just look at the shape of that waveform. First one is energy signal, second is power. Energy means its energy is finite. Energy is finite means just take the area covered by that of the signal. It is finite in nature. No more area is being concerned beyond that 2 points, left side and right hand side. That's why energy is finite there. So this kind of signal is known as energy signal. But look at the second structure. There are several loops are there, several AC portions are there, alternate portions are there. That means whenever we are calculating the area under that of the signal, it is not finite, it is continuously moving. That's why it can be defined as an infinite energy type of signal. That means a power signal. That means certainly infinite energy means does not mean it has a zero power or finite power. For an infinite energy signal, if the power becomes finite, then only we can say that signal is a power signal. And those kind of signal that does not refer to either of the types, not in energy signal, concept of energy signal, not in the concept of the power signal. Those kind of signal can also be defined as neither energy signal or nor power signal. So in that way we can define there are 4 types of basically of signal. The first one is deterministic signal and non-deterministic signal, depending upon the nature of that of the signal. A short note on that one. A signal is defined earlier or predicted earlier, that will be defined as a deterministic signal. If it is not predicted earlier or defined earlier, that can be defined as a non-deterministic signal. Non-deterministic signal can also be defined as a stochastic signal or a random signal. Second type of signal is periodic and aperiodic signal. Periodic means a signal has a certain period. That means after some stipulated instant of time, if the signal is repeating itself, that can be defined as a periodic signal. And if it is not periodic in nature, if it is not repeated, those kind of signal is known as an aperiodic signal. That means if it has some time period, it will be a periodic signal. If don't have any time period, that will be a periodic signal. Third type of signal is even signal and odd signal. Even means the signal will be mirror image with respect to y-axis. If I take the reference of y-axis and the signal will be simply mirror image with respect to both the half, that signal is known as an even signal, same as that of cosine signal. And if the signals mirror image with not mirror image with respect to that one, but the concept is that the right side portion will be exactly equal to that of the left side portion, but with a negative sign before that. That means whatever the right side positive parts are there, that becomes negative side negative part, and whatever the negative parts are there for the right hand side, that becomes positive part in the left hand side. That will be defined as a odd signal. And the fourth type of signal is known as energy signal and power signal. Energy means it has a finite energy signal. If I calculate the energy and power of that signal, the energy becomes finite and power becomes zero. Certainly it will be average power. Those kind of signal is known as an energy signal. Certainly in that way, the loop will be finite in nature. That's why it is a finite energy signal. And the second nature of that of the signal is power signal is a signal that has finite amount of power with respect to energy of infinite. Those kind of signal is known as a power signal. Now there are 7 kinds of signals are also there that does not follow these 2 rules. Not finite energy zero power, not finite power infinite energy. Those kind of signals are known as neither energy signal or not power signal. So in that way we are closing our third lecture. If you have any queries, please ask me, or thank you.